One moment, my life was perfectly ordinary and normal. Boring, really. The most exciting thing to happen to me was usually watching a marathon of Harry Potter. Then, suddenly, everything changed, and I had a 6'4", hulking professional hockey player as a roommate. And while he has his own space, and I have mine, he seems to be everywhere, invading everything, including my thoughts. And I'm still trying to get acclimated to Asher being my roommate. When I was in the shower last night, I accidentally knocked his body wash off the ledge and it spilled, surrounding me with the fresh scent of him. Even though I hurriedly picked it up and capped it, I couldn't stop thinking about him and what would happen if he was in here with me. It felt forbidden, and a rush of pleasure surged through me, imagining him being naked and soapy. It didn't help that he had taken to walking around the apartment in old sweats, swung low on his hips. His body is perfection, truly a work of art, and I may be inexperienced with men and relationships, but a girl can only turn a blind eye so much. I was so overcome by arousal, my hand snaked lower, and I fell over the edge while thinking of my new roommate. God! What am I doing? Now, every time he steps out of the shower smelling like his body wash, my mind floods back to the other night when I came on my fingers with his name on my lips. This can't happen. Not now, not ever. Not only because he's way out of my league, but because I need him as my roommate, a non-crazy roommate, who can afford his half of the rent, so I can keep this apartment. Moving out just isn't an option. I can't uproot my son when he is finally finding his place at school, making new friends and in a home that is safe and stable. "Hey, Aud," Asher says, his voice low and raspy, breaking me from my thoughts. I glance up from the book in my lap and he's leaning against the counter in the kitchen. Alex and I are going to make pancakes for dinner. That cool with you?" I nod, then clear my throat, praying that the heat on my cheeks doesn't give my thoughts away. "Yeah, sure, of course." Asher's lips tug up in a grin and he nods. "Alex told me about his night for dinner. I like that." I try not to think about how great Asher is with Alex, because, well, as much as I love it, it scares me. How easily Asher fits into our lives and how easy it could be to fall for him. Since moving in, he and Alex have been on a Stranger Things rewatching binge, watching it until Alex's bedtime every night. Not only that, they've been swapping books, doing his math homework together, and sketching side by side at the kitchen table after dinner.